Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Kryptiix, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this. Now guys, now that you know what you guys are doing, please, if you guys do find this video enjoyable, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot and it's totally free. So please just go down there, please hit that like button and subscribe button. Now without further ado, let's get into how to make these. Now guys, these are the 3 item blocks that I'm going to be showing you guys how to make today. And guys, before we get into this video, I want to make it clear that all of these can only be found in creative. You can't actually craft these in survival. So if that is what you are looking for, this is not the right video for you. Basically, how you guys are going to make these, or you're going to use something called commands. You may have heard about it, but you are either going to use the command or a command block. So actually, we're going to show you for another thing, the command block. So if you don't know how to do that, I will show you how to do that. So let's first go press T, or if you're on Pocket Edition, open up the chat. So you should go like this. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna put slash, okay? You wanna make it the /give @a, and then you're gonna put command, all lowercase command _block. Press enter, and you will be given this quite unique block. Now what this is called is this is the command block. Basically, if you right click or click on it, you will enter this little menu right here. Now in this command input part, that is where you're going to put like commands that what I said such as so. So if you want to, you could put /give @a command _block, and then get a button or a lever. Either one will still work. Put it on to the button, click on it, and you will receive another command block. As you can see, we are given more than command blocks. So now you may be asking, okay, now how do I make these commands and make the NPC egg, the light block, or the barrier block? So now I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. First one we are going to be focusing on is the barrier block. The barrier block is a little more known to other people rather than, I don't think, the light block or the NPC. But the barrier block is still a really unique item. Basically what the barrier block is you can see this block and it actually rotates with you because it's a 2D item, and it'll rotate around with you. But you can only see this if you're holding a barrier block in your hand, because as you can see, if I switch my inventory slot to another thing, it completely disappears unless I put over it. So this is a great block if you're trying to make something invisible, walls or something like that, because I see a lot of people using glass to make like barriers and stuff. Trust me, it does not look good. You want to use barriers, and that's how many people use them. So as you can see, it's completely hidden. And if you are in survival, this is just like Bedrock. It is impossible to break. So now that I'm back in creative, now let me teach you how to actually put in the command to make this. So for this, instead of using the chat menu, I'm going to use the command block for this. So you're just going to right click or click on the command block. And you don't want to worry about these for a while. I may make a tutorial on how to do this. I'm not sure. But basically, we're going to click on command input, and we are going to put in /give, because putting /give makes it give you something or someone else. @a means all. You can also do S, but I like doing A. And then you're going to put barrier. This one's a really simple one. You just need to know what it is. And now we're going to place down a button. And let me get rid of this in my inventory just so you can see it enter my inventory. And there we go. We were given 1 barrier. And like I said, this does also work with the chat. So let me just type it in, /give @a barrier. And as you can see, the little thing pops up, barrier, and you will be given 1 barrier. So as you can see, you can build a giant wall with this, and it may look really weird with this on. As soon as you turn it off, it's very, very useful. So if you are building a map or something else that you need a barrier with, the barrier block will be a huge help. Now the next one we're going to be talking about is the light block. This is it in my hand and that is it in a picture frame. Basically, you may see this little 15 in it. We'll come to that later. But as you can see, it's a 2D block that you actually can't see. So let me show it to you in person. And what you do is you just right click or tap, and as you can see, it makes a wide array of light. And this is nighttime, guys. So you can just click down and it'll spawn light for you. And as you can see, this is really helpful. If you are building, if you are building really large buildings, like a gigantic castle, you don't want to be putting torches all over the place because then it just doesn't even look like a castle anymore. The amount of torches, it just ruins it in glowstone. What you want to put is light blocks, because these light blocks are basically invisible glowstone or whatever you want to be it. It also kind of lights up when it's nighttime. It definitely looks different from other things. So it's kind of like neon at nighttime, so it's pretty cool. So that's a little nice touch that they added. So now back to the 15. Let me show you guys how to make this. For this one, I am just going to use the normal chat system because I think you guys know that this also works with command blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to press T or just press the chat board. And we're going to put /give. We are going to be doing /give for all of these at A or at S. I'm just going to do A. You're going to put light _ block. And now you may be thinking enter, but no, just don't do it yet. You want to put 1 or 20 or actually 64. This is just the amount that you're going to be given. And then components JSON. This is what I talked about, the 15. As you can see, you can still see the 15 in the little corner right there. That 15 means like the amount of blocks is going to be covered. Oh my goodness, sheep, why? So basically this 15 is the amount. So 15 is the maximum like light you can produce. If you do 1, it'll cover not that much. If you can do 15, it'll be a really large light block. So depending on what you want, you may want to change this value, but it goes from 1 to 15. So I did 15 right here. This is the max. So I'm just going to do 5. As you can see, we were given the light block. This one's 5, and if we place it down, as you can see, it isn't that big of a light than 15, but it is still quite a nice feature. So yeah, the light block is a really nice feature if you're going for really large builds or just want to light up your area. You don't want to use glowstone or torches or any other visible light. Now that it's back to daytime, let me show you the final item that we are going to be doing, the spawn egg. This spawn egg is called spawn NPC, and this is what the NPC looks like. Actually, not really. You can actually right click on this or click, and you can change the name and the appearance of it. So let me just change it to this person, and you can name this anything you want. For me, I'm just going to name it my channel name, Kryptiix. And there we go. Now we have Kryptiix the NPC, and you may be wondering, okay, what does it do? If you left click on it, it'll completely disappear and it'll respawn if you place it down again. So let me just rename it Kryptiix again. But like I said, what does it do? What it does is if you go into survival, it is going to give you a message. Now you may be wondering, how do you make this message? What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to press edit dialogue, and you can enter whatever dialogue you want. So for me, I'm going to be subscribe and like this video, and there we go. Now if I right click on it or left click on it, don't left click on it, it'll destroy it. But if I right click on it, it doesn't play the dialogue. So you may be wondering, how does this work? What you are going to need to do is you're going to need to go into survival mode. This only works if you are in survival mode. So if I right click on it, as you can see, this menu pops up and it tells me subscribe and like the video. So please do what the NPC says, subscribe and like this video if this really helps you out. Now, you can't actually place the NPCs in survival mode. You can only do it in creative mode. So yeah, as you can see, we got subscribe and like the video. So that's a really cool feature. So anyway guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this and it really helped you out, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And special shout out to my friend Slouthe, who did actually show me how to create the light block and the NPCs. So big shout out to him. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.